Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. Last time we left, we went over Nugget Bridge. This time around, I've changed up my Pokemon. I've got Keys, which is my Zubat, named after Legend of Zelda. Got a Paras named Shroomy. Got a Sandshrew named Gara, after the Naruto character. Not that I'm a huge fan of Naruto anymore, but, you know, it's a good reference. And Xavier, named after Professor Xavier of X-Men, because he's a psychic Pokemon. It just kind of made sense to me. So we're going through this little, I could kind of call it a mini gauntlet of enemies, leading up to Bill's house. And we're just going to see what these monsters are capable of. As you can see, I've got them up to about 18. I'm thinking I want to get them up to about 21 or so, because I know that Misty's got to star me at 21. So I'm kind of going to shoot for getting all of mine up to the maximum level of the gym leader's highest level Pokemon. So that seems like a good strategy, right? You know? Trying to bite this Machop here. It's not having any of it. Keys is kind of a... Keys. Yes, Keys is a Pokemon type. No. Zubat, I should say. It's kind of hard to use in the beginning. He's only got Leech Life and he's got Astonish. I don't think he even had Astonish in the blue and red versions. That doesn't sound quite right. But Astonish, you know, it's like Leech Life. It works on some really well, some it doesn't. But when it works, it generally works pretty darn well. Not doing too well against the fighting Pokemon though, unfortunately. But then finally, I forgot what level exactly he got Bite. It's like probably 15 or 16. He got Bite, and that was definitely something that he could use. And here comes a Geodude, and I know for a fact that he's not going to be able to do much against a Geodude. Let's bring in Xavier. Tried and true Pokemon, if there ever was one. The fabulous Kadabra type with his Confusion. Wom. Did not confuse him, but did a lot of damage. Take that! Yeah! Is Cinnamon with Confusion? Kadabra. I can't imagine there are many people out there that don't know that Kadabra is just a great Pokemon to have early on in the game. He's definitely worth having on your team. You should really include him once you come across him immediately. It will just make your life a lot easier. It really will. Next up, we've got a youngster. Oh man, was this another Shorts guy? Part of the Shorts gang? I hope so, because I'm taking them one out. One at a time. Tell your friends, Short Man. With your shorts. Shorts, man? Maybe. Anyhow. Playing when you get Rattata at this level, it can be kind of tricky because they've got Hyper Fang. And, oh, speaking of which, jeez, nearly got me right there with it. And, of course, he likes to do Quick Attack. Rattata can end up being a pretty annoying enemy, all in all, but not a big deal. Take care of him. Trying to get Keys up to level 19. Trying to spread out my levels. And I hate it when one Pokemon gets way too leveled up over the others. I mean, back when I first started playing this game, I didn't mind that. I think I had to level, I'm pretty sure my first time ever playing this game, I had my Kadabra like a good 10 levels higher than everyone else, just because of like, oh my gosh, one hit kill almost every single time with Confusion, and then you learn Psybeam eventually and Psychic, and then it's all over from there. Keys barely made it through that fight. Looks like we're probably gonna have to switch him out. Dodge that guy so he can't see me, and we'll go Shroomy. Why not? I've never really raised a Paras before, so I'm interested to see how he's gonna do. Fortunately, I'm up against a hiker. It looks like here. Let's just make sure. Yes, you can always tell with that hat. He's got a new hat. But so here comes Onyx. Maybe this wasn't a great choice. I think he's only got Scratch and Stun Spore, and he's gonna Rock Throw, and that's gonna hurt a lot. This was probably a bad idea. I think we're gonna have to get rid of him, and we'll bring in. Yes, let's bring in. Yeah, we'll bring in Bulbasaur. Why not? Bulbasax, because I know that I can use Vine Whip. Give him a level or so. That'll be good. I'm trying to use my newer ones though. I want to just, give those guys some screen time, see how they do, see how they perform overall against a variety of opponents, see if they're worth keeping on the team, because now it's going pretty much from city to city, getting a whole slew of new Pokemon. and then kind of having to reset my entire team, except for the Bulbasaur, or Ivysaur, or whatever Venusaur will eventually be. Youngster Dan sent out a Slowpoke. Damn those Slowpokes. Actually, Slowpoke would be an interesting one to get. I should get Slowpoke once I have a chance. A Water Psychic type. Pretty different. I'm gonna need to have a Water Pokemon anyway. Oh man, you really need to have a Pokemon with Surf on your team at all times when you can have one. Eventually, that's for sure. Eventually, you're gonna get to the point where you're going like just outside of Victory Road, and you need to use Surf to get across. So you should just always have a Pokemon with Surf on you. You might as well. Oh, it's a Psychic off. Confusion. Not very effective. What's he gonna hit me with? Confusion. Oh, it's a Confusion battle. Not to be confused with the Harden battles. Thief, a non-psychic move, super effective. Nice. That was a great move to give him. If you were trying to raise up your Abra in the beginning, give him Thief. It's a TM that you pick up. I'm pretty sure I got in Mountain Moon. Very useful, very useful. Let's try out our Sandshrew, God of the Sand. Yes. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. Not as cool as me, though. I'm the coolest. Picnicker. Picnickers in their uniforms, and the Nidoran males. And I really like Sandshrew, though. He's really awesome. He's right up my alley as far as Pokemon go. He's straight up attack and defense as far as his stats are concerned, and that's just how I play. I'm not interested in being strategic. I'm obviously playing this on an emulator. I'm not going to be playing this against other Pokemon trainers via link cable. So I'm just interested in going out there and just doing massive damage, striking that weak point for massive damage, of course. Another thing that I haven't mentioned in a couple of videos is that, this is a choose your own Pokemon type adventure. So if anyone gives me a Pokemon they want on my team and they want me to name it, I will keep it on my team for an extended period of time. That is for sure. Just like I have the Geodude Charlie, who was, I think, SNES Kelly asked me to put that one on the team, name him Charlie, so I have him on my team still. He's the only one, I kept him on the team despite everyone else being changed up because someone had asked for it. And then there was another guy, I'm going to get his name wrong, Nishon, one of my subscribers, really awesome guy. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. Anyone who subscribes, greatly appreciate it. I never take it for granted, and I will always try to be friendly to you. Always comment back when necessary, or just whenever warranted, really. I love reading comments, and I love my channel being user driven. You guys just decide what I do, and I'll go out there and do it for you, no problem. So, Gar's not working too well. We'll bring in Bulbasex to go up against this Geodude. Vine Whip. Yeah. Super effective. 118 points of experience. So now we keep on going further. Another Geodude. This is a great place to level up my Ivysaur. I should have just kept him out for a lot of this, or I should have kept him at a lower level before going into this kind of gauntlet of enemies, because he's picking up a lot of experience here. And I didn't really think that he would, but it seems like the trainers are so scattered about. They're not really relative to their area so much. Like we were in Mount Moon, and I mentioned how there was a lot of nerds in there for some reason. I don't know why they were nerds, but they look ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as the other nerds, though. They're like crawling around, and they've got those big square glasses, and you can't see their eyes. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. You've probably seen them before if you played Pokemon games in the past. But anyhow, we'll bring back Bulbasex, put back in Gara. Telling you, he's a winner. Bring up Machop, fighter versus ground. I mean, you could almost consider Sandshrew to be a fighter in himself because he's got so much attack and defense. But he's got that ground aspect, which is also very helpful. And soon enough, we'll have Dig, and that will be a great move for him, even though it's a 2-turn move, which is kind of just like, just get on with it, But at least it causes an enemy to miss an attack. So if you can see something really awesome coming, like if they're charging like Hyper Beam or Solar Beam, then you can know to dig and completely dodge that move, which I really appreciate, actually. Switch it out for Xavier, Professor X. Now, if only my Kadabra was in a motorized wheelchair, that would be awesome. The diversity for the win. Diversity, you say? Wasn't that an old wooden ship from the Civil War? No, I guess not. Anyhow, confusion again. Bam! Kills a rat in one shot. That's what I like to see. No time for him to get the quick attack in. Yes! Keep the power going! Level 19. Awesome amount of special attack. I liking it a lot. Here comes an Ekans. You think he can stand up? He's just a silly snake. Snake! He's been intimidated. It don't matter, you can try to intimidate it. Professor Xavier all you want. But Professor Xavier fires back. He should really have a spoon attack. He's got those spoons. He's got one spoon right now. I'm just gonna beat you with that spoon. Metal spoon attack. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, if you draw that trainer out further to challenge you, then you can go in and get secret power there. Will I use secret power? Probably not. I don't even remember what secret power does. I've not used it really. It's probably does something crazy like a secret power would. But we'll forgo that right now. Maybe we'll save it for when I get new Pokemon that have crappy move lists and give that to him. It's very likely. Youngster Chad here. Sending out another Ekans. Ekans are really popular. I don't think they're in Leaf Green. I think they're only in Fire Red, which is a shame because that seems to be the way that my games always go. I've got like he wasn't in Pokemon Blue, and he's not in this one as a one that you can pick up, which is a real shame. I was mentioning that in my last video with the Oddish too. I could never get to raise those Pokemon. I'd like to, but never got the chance to. Especially the Oddish more than anything because there aren't a lot of really good grass plant Pokemon when it comes down to it, and there aren't really a lot of them that I could even think of. I mean, Bulbasaur is the best one, without a doubt. So, what else are you going to get Bellsprout? I'm not even using Bellsprout on my team, and I just got him, and, I got Bulbasaur, and I know that Bellsprout's pretty crappy from the get-go, so really didn't want to bother with that one. Oh, speaking of Oddish, here comes Oddish. Oh, we're just going to massacre this guy with Xavier? I think we are. Bam! Super effective shot there. No problem. That's what Xavier does. Knocks him out one shot. Up to level 20. Pretty much capped him out at this point. More special. 47 special attack. That's just ridiculous, but super helpful. Super duper helpful. Oh man. I'm really in an island tropical setting today, guys. I've been playing Star Tropics for the NES. I've been going through that. Check out my Nintendo Power Time Machine reviews. I covered a walkthrough guide that was in one of the issues in there, and I've been using that. Really fun. Really, just like Legend of Zelda, actually, if you've never played Star Tropics. Really fun game. Highly recommend it. It's a game you can beat in one sitting. I mean, well, one long sitting, like 6 hours, but anyhow, I digress. Can you fight these guys? I always forget. No? You don't want to fight me? Come on. I'm a Pokemon trainer. Look at my hat. I got the hat. Anyhow, nothing over there. I guess we'll go into Bill's house now. What? Where's Bill? Just this Clefairy? Hiya, I'm not a Pokemon. I'm Bill. Blue True. Woo! It's gonna be cool. I'm not joshing you, pal. I love that. That'd be the first time I've ever heard the word joshing. And he uses that in Blue and Red also. I think that Bill from Pokemon invented the word joshing to be used in that kind of a sense. I'm not joshing you, man. And you don't hear that so much anymore, but there was a time when you used to hear people say, I'm not joshing you. It's kind of like Bling being popular in the early 2000s. But I seriously think that Pokemon invented the term joshing. But anyhow, so here we go. We got Bill fixed up. He's like, thanks, maybe this will help you. We get the SS ticket. It's pretty soon. Guess what? We're gonna be on a boat. I never thought I'd be on a boat. Never did. But anyhow, I'm going to go back to Sterling City, heal up. When we come back, I'm taking on Misty. It's going to be a fight to survive. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a nice day.